Hey, what's up, you guys? AJ coming to you once again from the flip side, and tonight I just wanted to talk about my renewed excitement and my past love for the Assassin's Creed franchise, and to show off a bit of my collection. Now, just to give you a little backstory on my fandom for Assassin's Creed, the minute I got Assassin's Creed 1, I got it on the day it was released. The minute I put that game in my Xbox, I was enthralled, and by the time Assassin's Creed 2 came around, it was my favorite video game franchise of all time. And I loved all the ups and downs of the series, all the way from Assassin's Creed 1 to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Then, with the announcement of Origins and the changes they made, I'm set in my ways. I was like, I'm not so sure about that. And I never got around to playing it. And then by the time Odyssey and Valhalla came around and they added all that extra role playing into it, I kind of fell off from the franchise. But along the way, when I was heavy into the franchise, I managed to amass quite a little collection, and I just wanted to share that with you guys today. And the reason why I wanted to make this video was because the announcement from Ubisoft recently, a couple weeks ago now, of the direction they're taking Assassin's Creed, with kind of going back to the roots with Assassin's Creed Mirage, and then going to Japan with the reveal of Assassin's Creed Red, and even the mobile game Assassin's Creed Jade. It just got me really excited. Oh, and the Witch one, Hexe. I'm just really excited for the franchise again. Unpacked my figures and my collection, and now I got to find a place to display them because room is tight right now. But I figured I'd share with you guys some of the figures or whatever and talk about them a little bit. But yeah, really excited. Also started playing, went back and I am playing Origins, and I am having a really fun time with that game. It's a beautiful game. Some bigger items, I probably won't be able to get them fit, well, obviously all the way to fit on camera, but I do have Jacob from Assassin's Creed Syndicate's cane sword. I think this is a cool, you could use it for Halloween. I just thought it was really cool, and I had to pick that up when it came out. And of course, has the blade. So I really love this cane sword. And next, real quick, we have Edward's hidden blade, which needs some heat because it's curled, and I love this hidden blade. It actually comes with this piece too. The one thing that always got me, the reason this is bent, is because this thing is on a hair trigger. Oh, I say that now. It was on a hair trigger. Now it won't pop at all. Huh. Oh, there we go. See once you, yeah, hair trigger, like I said. And this thing, when it was new, actually hurt, even though it's plastic. For those of you that have watched the channel from early on, may know that I do love little like minifigures, little blind boxes, little just doodads I call them. And I got these blind bags, Assassin's Creed little guys, and they're pretty cool. They came with a stand. Desmond, justice for Desmond. I think they killed him off when they shouldn't have. And I think this is one of the few things of Desmond we actually have. Correct me if I'm wrong, or point me in the right direction so I can pick up some more Desmond things. I would have loved a Desmond action figure. Then, of course, you got Ezio. They're just fun little doodads. I always call them doodads. Altair, which I love the pose you have here, jumping. Connor. I just love how they have the little stands in there in the air. And Adewale. I really wish I wanted to complete this set of these. I forget what they are, their names or whatever. The store that I was buying them at the time ran out of them, so I was never able to get them all. And then I have the GameStar, I think was the company or whatever, Harlequin from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I was in line at my local GameStop at midnight for the launch. I brought that game home. I popped in the multiplayer, and I was absolutely hooked, and I played it all night, just the multiplayer. I love the multiplayer. I know some people didn't care for it. I just thought it was nice. It was something new and different, and I was hooked on the multiplayer, as well as the game itself. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is one of my favorite games in the series. And then moving on to the Funko Pops. Now, this is a collection I really want to complete, but some of these are really expensive. I'm definitely missing Edward Kenway from Black Flag, obviously, and he is super expensive. So I don't know if I want to pay that price, but I want to complete the pops. I'm missing the Plague Doctor. I don't know if there was an Arno or not from Assassin's Creed Unity, but here we have Jacob, and Evie's hiding here because this is some sacrilege to a lot of people opening Funko Pops. That's a big no-no from what I understand, but I do. But the females, at least for the Assassin's Creed, have trouble standing. So I had Evie Fry from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, of course. I'll just lay her down because she's going to fall. And then I have Jacob Fry, her twin brother. I really like Jacob as a character, too. Then we have, of course, the man, Ezio. My favorite assassin still to this day, Altair, the guy who started it all. I'm on the team remake Assassin's Creed 1. And I think an underappreciated assassin in the franchise, Connor. Really love Connor. I don't think he gets his due. A lot of the assassins after Ezio don't get their due. And from the Assassin's Creed movie, we have Maria. And she's another one that doesn't like to stand. I'm going to have to get some stands for these. What is that? Some dust. I just got these out of storage last week to get ready to do this video. Aguilar with the apple. And real quick, a friend of mine got me this. I think it was from a Loot Crate. It's an Aguilar plushie. Pretty cool. And last but not least, action figures. Almost all of these are from McFarlane Toys. They came out around the time Black Flag was coming out and being released. And I scooped up everyone I saw in my local Walmart. There are some that I need to fill this collection and to finish it. I'm not going to get the Pirates, though, but I need like Haytham Kenway and maybe a couple others. But this is before McFarlane really cared a lot about articulation. But the one thing is that the one thing you can't really deny is the detail. I'll show you Altair. I mean, they just look really cool and highly detailed, and they come with a lot of accessories. You got little knives. Those are all removable. So really awesome. And I was psyched when I got Altair because, as I said, he's my favorite. But then you have Shay McCormack, Connor, Adewale, El Tabai, Ezio from Revelations, Arno, Edward, I'm darkening out here, Jacob, and what the hell is Avalanche? Jesus, I'm getting old and forgetting, but yeah, these things are just really cool looking. I wish they were more articulated, but for just to stand there, you can't really get them in dynamic poses, but just standing there on the shelf, they do look awesome. Comment below or on this video if you would like to see another company get the license and make more articulated action figures, because I know I would. I'm thinking maybe Jazzwares or something like that. I could see them trying to get the license, and I would be all in, because these are cool for how they look and how they present. But yeah, I would love to be able to get some of these guys in some cool assassin poses. I mean, they do move. The one thing I don't like is their hidden blades these are removable, the hidden blades, and they tend to pop off, so I'm real careful, but they move a little. I mean, but the stiffness of their clothes hinders them, plus they don't really have like any like out, and they can kick, but barely, severely limited, but there is some articulation. But I would really love a company to come and make these figures, Assassin's Creed figures, that can move all over the place. But the details on these are just incredible. There's no denying that. So kind of like people complain statues, but this is pretty much the biggest assortment of figures for the franchise we've had, so gotta take them. And lastly, the NECA Ezio. I think from Brotherhood. No, Assassin's Creed 2, I want to say. I could be wrong, but once again, just like the McFarlanes, incredible detail. But like McFarlane as well, limited. I mean, you do get some articulation. This one at least has some waist. Most of these, I don't think they have waist. I'm pretty sure they don't. If they are, they're almost immobile anyway. This one has more articulation. I have never really moved him around a lot, so he's really stiff because he comes pretty much in that classic Assassin's Creed 2 Ezio pose, and that's how I like to display him anyway. And I definitely got to pick up the NECA Altair. I have to go back and get that because he looks fantastic as well. And real quick, I think it's outright sacrilege that Todd did not release an Evie Fry figure to go with Jacob. I don't understand why he didn't do that. Just puzzles me. I really would love an Eevee in this collection. So that'll about do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of my Assassin's Creed collection that I've shared. Drop me a comment and tell me if you're into the AC franchise and are you excited about the new games coming out and what do you have in your collection. As always, thanks for the support and thanks for watching and later.